this is Matt with Smart Play. We're just going to do a simple playthrough today of, well, we're going to do an 8-person map today, and I think, let's see, which one do I want to do? Fortunately, there's only 2 8-player maps here. I'm going to do this one. I kind of like this map. I'm just going to have... I'm going to do hard. I don't like doing brutal because with brutal, the AI gets like, basically to cheat, it gets like a huge resource advantage over you, which I think is kind of BS. So hard AIs. I'm not going to do teams. I'm going to do just I'm going to pick, but I'm going to do like a even split between NOD and GDI. So, and I'm not going to do like sub-generals. I'm just going to straight, balanced. AI personality will be balanced. And yes, I am going to take the corner. I know that's kind of cheap, but that's how I feel like playing. So this is tricky enough as it is. So, and again, like I said, we're not doing teams. We're just doing straight. We're just doing straight.
Building in progress.
Just doing like straight free for all. Okay.
Construction complete.
There you go.
Ready for base expansion.
Building.
Let's see what's out there.
Construction
Let's
complete.
check it out.
I'm actually going to build
Training.
a lot of surveyors because I want to be able to expand
New
out.
construction options.
You definitely want to have multiple building queues, so I do recommend one of the first things you build on a map like this is a crane. That's
new construction options.
Hold on a second.
Ready for base expansion.
Before we can, I'm going to turn down the audio just a little because it's a little loud. So, just so it's a little bit easier to hear me, which I'm sure you all want to do, right? That's why you're watching my Let's Play. Okay.
Let's have a look around.
Okay, good. That's not too low. You don't want to get it too low. The big thing you want to make sure you do is just protect your flanks as much as possible, because there's actually kind of several areas they could show up and wreck your stuff. So.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete.
I'm building another surveyor. I really don't need to, but I feel like it.
Low power.
And I'm gonna build several.
Enemy units sighted. Training.
Several units.
Building.
Missile squad ready for combat. Missile squad
Building
ready for combat.
Expansion.
Building. Enemy base sighted. Construction complete.
Missile squad ready for combat.
What'd you have in mind?
Construction
Missile squad
complete.
ready for combat.
Construction
Missile
complete.
squad ready for
Unit under
combat.
attack.
Rifle squad ready.
And they've already started.
Enemy combat ready for combat. Rifle squad ready.
Unit lost.
Missile squad
Building.
ready for combat. Rifle squad ready. Rifle squad ready. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Rifle squad ready.
Building.
Rifle squad ready.
Building.
Oh, I already have.
Cannot deploy here.
Rifle squad ready.
Building. Construction complete.
Squad ready.
Need some more space?
Good.
Unit under attack.
Have the surveyors. There's a lot of land you gotta control in this map, which is kind of annoying, but
Building.
as you know, I kind of prefer turtling in a situation
Our
like
base
this.
is under attack. New construction options. Building.
Of course.
Construction complete. Repairing. Construction complete. Enemy units sighted. Low power. Building. Cannot deploy here. Building. Construction complete. Repairing. Harvester under attack. Construction complete. Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Keep your weapon ready.
Training. Unit under attack. Construction.
As you can see, I'm kind of turtling up right now, just trying to set everything up. Ah, damn it.
Missile squad ready for combat. Missile squad
I
ready
was
for
hoping to
combat.
get that, so that way they wouldn't be able to
Missile squad ready for combat. Missile squad ready for combat.
sneak into my base, but I guess that's probably not going to happen.
Ready for combat. Missile squad
You see, even on a corner map, I've got the little corner here, it's still...
Missile squad ready for combat. Yes, sir. Missile squad ready for combat.
Building.
still kind of tricky.
Ready for combat.
Training. Construction complete. Building. Our base is under attack.
As you can tell, the
Unit
rocket
under
infantry
attack.
really
Construction
are a
complete.
huge help.
I can figure it out.
I definitely recommend using them if you can at the very beginning, because they really are
This way, rifle
a big
squad.
help. Now, obviously, eventually you're going to need to
Roger that,
build
sir. Listen up, missile squad.
tanks and more advanced units, but starting out, they really are just a great asset to have.
Cannot deploy here. Building. Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Building. Unit lost. Construction complete. Harvester under attack. Construction complete. Cannot
I got all I
deploy
need.
here.
I'm on it.
Construction complete. Unit under attack.
Got it.
That's it. Assault fire. Retreat. Retreat.
Building. Building. Training. Enemy unit sighted. Construction complete. Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancelled.
So as you can
Harvester
see,
under
I'm right now trying to secure my base. You don't really start out with very many resources, which kind of sucks.
Reporting in.
You get like one Tiberium pile that you have to share.
Our base is under attack. Building.
Which kind of sucks, but granted I have more Tiberium
Unit under attack.
I could go for, but this is not,
Construction complete.
expanding out in a map like this is, needless to say, very, very tricky.
Construction
Let's go to work.
complete. Training.
These Tiberium spires are really useful.
Enemy unit sighted.
I got their code.
Building. Unit under attack.
Of course, I've also got
Building.
a Tiberium pile right here I could get.
Harvester under attack. Construction complete.
Copy, yes, sir. Targeting enemy.
Enemy defeated.
And it looks like an enemy's already been defeated, so...
Building. Enemy unit sighted.
These type of 8-player maps, you really want to turtle,
Building in
if possible.
Unit under attack. Building. Construction complete.
Everything's ready.
And these Tiberium spires are, you know, of course, constant source of income, so capture those as soon as you can. Probably a little sooner than I did. I kind of waited a little longer than I should have to capture it, but that's okay.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Alright,
Unit
it's
lost.
done pretty decently setting this up.
Training.
Do say so myself.
Building.
I think I'm
Unit
a-
captured.
I think I'm actually going to go ahead and start building what is it, tech center.
Construction
Because I
complete.
can tell I'm probably going to start needing some of those advanced units
Building.
soon.
Predator rolling out.
Even if you're turtling, I do recommend that you build a base defense force. Don't just rely on like gun turrets and anti-tank
Our base is under
uh,
attack.
anti-tank defenses or anti-vehicle defenses. Like actually build a force that you can use,
APC ready for combat.
kind of a quick response force.
Enemy defeated.
Good grief, we're going through enemies really quickly. How many are left? Let's see. I have 2 already defeated, and we're only like 11 minutes in, or 10 minutes in.
Construction complete.
So, that's
New
pretty quick.
construction options.
Alright, one of the first things I always do when I get the tech center is I start upgrading my power plants. You really want to be careful with power because your base defenses, of course, need it. You don't want to find yourself in a position where you're out of power. That's not good.
Building. On hand.
Yeah, I'm going to build a
Cancelled.
second.
Building.
Yeah, I'm going to build a second one. I probably don't really need to, but... Generally speaking, when you've got a Tiberium pile like this, you generally want no more than 2 refineries, but at least 2 refineries. You want 2 refineries by it. I mean, put them as close as you possibly can.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Building.
I don't need a power
On
plant.
hold. Cancelled.
I'll tell you what, I am going to build one of these, though. The sonic emitters are actually really nice. They're a really nice base defense. So I do recommend them. Okay. I'm also going to build a nice little scout vehicle, the pit bull.
Enemy defeated.
Good grief. That was 3? Good grief, almost half the players have been defeated.
Construction complete.
Ready for action. Right on.
Almost
Our base is under
halfway
attack.
through all the players.
Come on, guys.
I generally prefer it that they last a little longer. But... Oh, shoot.
Repairing.
And here it comes.
Unit lost.
Good grief. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you have air
Our base
defenses.
is under attack. Cancelled. Repairing. Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Okay. Since I know they're probably coming.
Yes, sir.
Enemy commando detected.
Whoa.
Our base is under attack.
Ready for base expansion.
Unit under attack.
What'd you have in
I
mind?
need to go secure that area.
Take your time.
'Cause that's basically the back door to my base. When you're turtling, make sure you build anti-air defenses. I messed up there and forgot to build some.
Construction complete.
It's on me, sorry.
Building.
Yeah, because those air defenses, those air units will really go through your stuff very quickly if you're not careful.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Silos needed.
Looks like they're coming from primarily the south. Well, they're coming from the south, but it looks like they're...
Unit under attack. Construction complete. Repairing. Unit lost. Building. Repairing. Construction complete. Building. Repairing. Our base is under attack.
They're really... Oh, crap.
Construction complete.
We hear
Enemy
ya.
unit sighted.
Heading out.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Loaded and ready.
Our base is
Clear for
under attack.
engagement.
Construction complete. Unit under attack. Training.
Predator crew ready to roll. Assault in progress. Targeting enemy.
Be ready for combat.
We have contact. Confirmed. Area confirmed.
Unit lost.
Predator ready for battle.
Yeah, also watch out for these guys, the Juggernauts. They will really wreck your stuff.
Silos needed. Repairing. Building.
Standing by. Confirmed. Rolling out.
Alright,
Heading out.
Construction
I'm gonna send my guys to secure that.
Training.
Predator rolling out. Predator crew ready to roll. Confirmed.
In fact, I'm gonna have them destroy that bridge. I should have done this earlier,
Ready for base expansion.
just to buy me a little bit of time. Of course, they can always rebuild it, but still.
Building.
I should have built a couple buildings there when I had the chance to. That was kind of on me.
Construction complete.
Fortunately,
Temple of Nod detected. Building.
how many players do we have left? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we still got 5 players left. So we're not doing too
Tank
bad.
division.
Construction
Light 'em up.
complete.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna start
Building. Building. in
really
progress.
ramping stuff up.
Training.
Certainly got the money for it.
Construction complete.
Oh, I should have done this earlier. These AA, that tungsten upgrade is a huge help when dealing with aircraft, so I definitely recommend that upgrade.
Building.
And I'm going to build a nice little barracks that I should have done earlier, kind of on
Building.
me.
Construction complete.
But like I said, we've got it secure now, so it's not, it worked out. But yeah, make sure you build lots of anti-air later on in the game. You don't have to do it right away, but just don't forget to do it, because they will throw air units at you.
APC standing by.
And those air units, as you saw, can really do a lot of damage if you're not careful. Okay. And of course, your rocket infantry are anti-air as well, so I recommend.
Training.
They're a great, relatively cheap anti-air defense,
Missile squad
as well
ready
as
for
just
combat.
defense in general. Oh, in case you've never played this game before, the railgun upgrade is very useful. What's great about it is it makes tanks also effective against infantry, like without having to run them over. Like the railgun obviously does more damage to armored units, but also makes it easier to take out infantry with tanks, which is nice. So,
Upgrade complete.
as you probably guess, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Oh, also the railgun upgrade also upgrades your anti-tank turrets, which is nice. And, oh great, I'm out of money.
Unit
But,
under attack.
fortunately,
Unit lost.
Careful. Okay, here we go.
fortunately I've got that. Where's the... Oh crap, where are my other... Oh, there's my other harvester.
Okay, easy
I was
now.
worried they'd been destroyed or something.
Approaching Tiberium.
On hold. Cancelled.
Personnel carrier.
Maybe I'll send this guy back to be repaired.
Operations underway. In transit.
Unfortunately, they destroyed my Tiberium Spire, so I lost that, which sucks. But I recaptured the... Let me send this guy back too.
base is under attack. On hold.
God.
Cancel.
Careful with this stuff.
Alright, good.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel. Building.
I don't think we need to build another one of those just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out.
Upgrade
Why not?
Tiberium field depleted. Construction complete. Our base is under
Actually, if
attack.
anything, I should try to capture them, but I'm not going to bother trying to capture buildings because the AI has a tendency to just blow up their buildings to keep them from being captured, or not blowing up, but selling their buildings.
Sighted.
And I don't really want to deal with that, so... Oh, great. So the anti-air units have been upgraded with the tungsten, which is really nice.
Unit under attack. Enemy defeated.
Awesome. So, got a new enemy defeated, so now we've got access to a new Tiberium pile, which I'm going to expand to. I'm being a little more expansionist in this than I usually am, I know, but that's just because I kind of have to be.
On hold.
If these guys weren't dying off as quickly as they have been, I probably would
Let's see what's out
just
there.
kind of go back to my default setting. But
How's it over here?
the problem is whenever you want to keep the balance between your opponents as much as possible in maps like this or games like this, where you have a multi-sided conflict, especially a large conflict like this, where you have 7 other players. So what you want to do is keep the balance between them. You don't want any one to get so powerful that they can potentially threaten you as well. Where the heck did those guys come from?
APC, what's the plan? Stand by for assault.
Building.
Little jerks.
We'll have to hold them off.
Okay, here we go.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy
I
here.
have no idea where those guys came
Our
from.
base is under attack. Repairing.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Surveyor.
Got my surveyor.
Let's get to the front.
Build 2 of these. I guess they came in from there. Probably
Building.
I'll build one of those too, just in case.
Listen up, missile squad.
Alright.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Watch out for this kind of like backdoor area that they can come in. That's why I was trying to secure that bridge so they couldn't go through there, but didn't work out. That's okay. I've got my other resource area now, so I think I'm going to build a couple more of these guys.
Building.
Predator crew ready to roll.
Use this guy as a scout.
Construction complete. Building.
How many do we have left? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're already halfway through the players,
Construction complete.
and we're only not even half an hour in the game yet. So this is moving really fast. Like the last time I did this, I played this map with 8 players. It did not go nearly this fast,
Warning. Nuclear warhead launched.
which kind of sucks, but
Enemy base sighted.
whatever.
Unit under attack.
Oh,
Cancel.
shoot.
Harvester lost.
Oh,
Construction
crap.
complete.
Shoot.
Our base is under attack.
Ah. You bastards.
Building.
So, yeah, they just nuked my base. That's the other thing, like, whenever the players start, whenever you start getting lower on players, you run the risk of them, all the other players concentrating on you. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start,
Unit under attack.
I think I'm going to start the process of
Construction complete. New
taking that,
construction options.
taking that thing out, taking that nuclear missile out. Ah, crap, they got my tech center. Which is really annoying.
Mammoth tank ready. Going in. Unstoppable. Close in. What do you have?
Okay, I'm not even going to worry about capturing that right now.
Enemy units sighted. Training.
You know, I wonder if the upgrade will still be there.
Low power.
Shoot.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Oh, it is. Okay, so apparently even if the building that gives the upgrade gets destroyed, as long as you bought the upgrade, you still have it.
Construction complete.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
Enemy units sighted.
Predator rolling
So
out.
I think some of the other Command & Conquer games, like once the building that gave you the upgrade was gone, you lost the upgrade, as I recall. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but that's what I remember.
Predator rolling out.
Our base is under attack.
Let's get
Shoot.
to the front.
Oh, holy God.
Building. Repairing. Unit under attack.
Let's get to the front.
Unit lost.
Drop them. Take them down.
Construction complete.
Mammoth tank assembled.
Building.
Predator crew ready to roll. Move out. Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds. Construction complete. Training. Enemy defeated. On hold. Cancel.
Oh, crap.
I got their codes. I got all I need. I got their codes. Reporting in.
Yep, that's the great thing about this game, is you can actually
Got
capture
their codes. It's all ready.
their enemy units, which is really nice.
I got their codes.
Mammoth tank.
I got all I need. I can figure it out.
Unit
Now
recovered. Stealth
When you
unit
recover them, though,
detected.
unfortunately,
Our base is under attack.
they're still kind of half damaged, so you definitely want to repair them.
Enemy units sighted. Construction.
I like Not's advanced tank. It's actually really cool.
Unit under attack.
Oh, shoot.
Building. Repairing. Unit lost. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building. Repairing.
These flying guys are so annoying.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Repairing.
I thought I got the tungsten. Huh. That's really weird. I thought I got the tungsten upgrade. I did. Huh. Because it usually gives it for...
Construction
I guess it
complete.
didn't.
Enemy units sighted.
Oh, I think that was in this, well, it should have been this game too.
Standing by.
Huh, that was weird.
Building. Unit
What I'm talking about is, I thought the Watchtower also got the tungsten upgrade. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. I'm not sure. Oh well.
building.
And now I've got.
Low power.
Oh shoot!
Building in progress.
Bastards. All right. So yeah, the nuclear missile is getting ready, but like I said, I've kind of got a secondary base right here, so I don't really have to worry too much about it.
Construction complete.
I am gonna build. Okay, that didn't get damaged. That's good.
Training.
All right. So I'm still doing okay.
Ready for base expansion.
And obviously, you've got this huge center blue Tiberium pile that I do recommend at some point, if you can, exploiting. So that's a huge asset. And I'm going to go and expand here as well, so I'll control the top half of the map if this works,
Okay,
which hopefully it will.
not bad.
Avatar. Yes. Clear a
Alright.
path.
Ready here.
Tiberium field depleted.
Mammoth, take a symbol.
Okay.
Careful. You heard him.
Insufficient
more space?
funds.
Gotcha. Take your time.
Powered on. Thought so.
Loaded and ready.
As you can tell, I've got a nice little mixture of
Unit
troops.
sighted. Construction complete.
Thought so.
Building.
Oh. This is, duh.
Mammoth, take a symbol.
Unit under attack. Unit lost.
Put it back here.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, that's where it's under attack. Oh, holy god. Yeah, guys, you need to go back.
Warning. Nuclear warhead launched. Low power. Cancel.
Of
Building
course.
in progress. On hold. Cancel. Building.
What did those jerks blow
Our
up?
base is under attack. Repairing. Construction complete. Construction complete. Unit under attack. Building. Building. Unit under attack. Stealth unit detected. Construction complete. Harvester under attack.
Avatar. Thought so.
Construction complete.
Shoot.
Unit lost. Building. Our base is under attack. Enemy unit sighted.
Approaching. Full power.
Unit under attack.
Everything
Construction complete.
And guess what I'm gonna do as soon as I get these guys?
Mammoth, take ready.
Yep, you guessed it.
Building. Building.
waiting.
Our base is under attack.
Shoot.
Construction complete.
What'd you have in mind?
Avatar.
Training.
Ready
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna go ahead and repair those guys.
I got the codes.
Unit under attack. Construction complete. Repairing. Harvester under attack. Building.
Oh, I was like, what is it? Where is that?
I got your codes.
Construction complete. Building. Unit
I got your
lost.
codes. Engineer reporting in. I got all I need. I got the
Unit
everything's ready.
recovered. Construction
I can
complete.
figure it out. Everything's ready. It's all ready. I can get that thing working. We can use this.
Unit recovered. Training.
Okay, I'm gonna go and repair these.
I got your codes.
And as you can tell, now I have... You can also recover your own units too, obviously, which is what I just did.
Of course.
Oh, damn it. Shoot, they destroyed it.
Unit recovered.
Bastards.
Training.
Alright. So this time I'm going to put my forces a little bit further. Oh, did they destroy that again?
Building.
Oh, God. That is it. Next time I build 2 of these.
We'll find some new land. Okay.
Okay, how many are left? Oh, there's only 3 left.
Enemy units sighted.
Probably not my best game ever, but that's okay.
Thought so. Yes, sir. Unstoppable.
Building. Construction complete.
I assume they did. Okay, good.
Construction complete.
Alright, so what I'm going to do this time, I don't know if I have time to do this, but
Building.
Let's have a look around.
as you can tell, I'll have my ion cannon strike, which I very much intend to use against their damn
Construction complete.
nuclear missile silo, or the Temple of Nod, I guess I should say.
Detected. Unit under attack. New construction options. Building. Training. Our base is under attack. Repairing. Construction complete. Building.
Oh, crap.
Repairing.
Firehawk docked and ready.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
So
Training.
I'm going to build a bunch of Firehawks to take that stupid
Firehawk docked and ready.
Temple of Nod out, because it's really getting on my nerves.
What'd you have in mind?
Construction
Firehawk
complete.
docked and ready.
Building.
Firehawk docked and ready.
Building.
Yeah, as you could probably guess, these 8-player maps can really go on a while,
Unit
so
under attack.
this is obviously going to be a bit of a longer Let's Play.
Unit lost.
As you probably notice, I'm scrolling around instead of just clicking on the map mini-map.
Construction
What the? Oh, God. Damn it. You pieces of shit. They blew it up again.
Cannot deploy here. Low power. Building. Building in progress. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Firehawk docked and ready.
On hold. Cancelled. Construction complete.
One thing that sucks about the Firehawk strategy is
Looking good.
using Firehawks is they're very expensive to build, so that kind of sucks.
Our base is under attack. Unit under attack.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use them as a security force.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Just so they don't wind up destroying my
Training.
my guys.
Construction complete.
Mammoth tank. Pushing forward.
Alrighty.
Let's get to that tip zone.
Training.
Firehawk standing by. Bomber standing by.
Alright, I'm gonna
Ready for coordinates. All set.
go and get my Firehawks ready.
Warning. Nuclear warhead launched.
Let's get to that tip zone.
Ready for base expansion.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
We're clear. Ready
Oh
for coordinates.
God. You bastards.
Ion cannon.
Bomber standing by.
Oh, great. Oh. Okay, so this is lovely.
Select target. Ion cannon activated.
So apparently they targeted my central base, and the nuke went off right as the other Firehawks were going above it,
Target
which is
confirmed.
lovely.
Unit under attack. Stealth unit detected.
Yes, okay, good. We got it. So on the plus side, at least we got that. Unfortunately, how much of my central base did they destroy? Oh, crap. They got a lot of it.
Building.
Not all of it,
Building. Enemy
fortunately,
defeated.
but they did get a lot of it.
Repairing.
And they didn't destroy, hey, they didn't destroy the tech center this time. That's nice.
Ready for base expansion.
Okay. Oh, I've got two of these.
Need some more
God.
space?
I'm gonna need two of them, basically. Fortunately, because I already have buildings built here, I don't really need a second listening
Harvester under
post.
attack. Harvester lost. Repairing. Construction complete. Construction
Oh,
complete.
that's bad. That's bad. Oh, crap. Okay, guys. Need you to go defend my base.
Building. Training. Enemy unit sighted. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Harvester under attack. Building. Harvester lost. Building.
Predator rolling out.
Unit under attack. Insufficient funds. Low power.
Destroy. Clear the junk. Full power. Under control. Eliminate.
Cancel.
Clear the junk.
Construction complete.
Clean it up. Predator rolling out. They're done.
So take a while to guess what I'm going to do after this is done.
Construction complete. Repairing. Construction complete.
Predator rolling out.
Cannot deploy here. Training.
Powered on. Location operational.
I got their code.
Thought so.
I got the
Waiting.
codes.
Location set.
These air filters working?
I got their codes.
We'll take care of it.
Building.
I got their codes.
Building.
Oh, crap. I think the thing was
I
back
got their
here.
codes.
Construction complete.
Oh, good. They didn't blow it up this time.
Let's have a look around.
You know what? I am actually going to build... Actually, I'm going to build one right here
Okay.
as well. Unfortunately, because I don't have the listing post, I can't build out as far, which kind of sucks, but I don't really need to.
Construction complete.
Let's go to work.
Unit recovered.
Weapons prime.
Everything's ready. I can get that thing working.
Avatar.
I can figure it out. Let's go to work. I got all I need.
Unit recovered. Training.
Okay, I'm going to get these guys
Yes.
there.
I got their codes.
I don't really... Since I destroyed their
Harvester
nuclear...
under attack.
I got their codes.
Harvester lost.
You bastards. Since I destroyed their nuclear silo, I don't really need to worry about Firehawks as much,
What'd you have in mind?
so I'm not going to deal with them.
Construction complete. Building. Silos needed. Building.
There's probably a more efficient way to do this, but
Construction complete.
Let's get to the front.
I'm going to focus on just capturing the resource piles. How many... Let's see. Okay, it's just the two of us. Mono a mono, as they say.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Okay, so since it's just the two of us...
Operational.
Low power.
Of course.
Oh, crap.
Tiberium exposure detected. Our base is under attack.
Reporting in.
Construction complete.
Commander?
Waiting.
Unit recovered. Construction complete.
Weapons prime. Yes.
I'll build some anti-air because I think they're using their anti-air against my guys.
On hold.
Pisses me off.
Cancelled. Training.
Yeah, anti-air is also really devastating against tanks, so just FYI.
Building.
And, well, any armored vehicle.
Waiting orders.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
Swing shot ready. Waiting orders.
Okay, I'm gonna need to build some power plants in a second, because
On hold. Cancelled. Building.
I am dangerously low on power.
Powered on.
Construction
Avatar.
complete.
Operational.
I really appreciate my enemy giving me so many units. That's so thoughtful of them.
Building. Unit lost.
Shit.
Construction complete.
Is there a way to move? Oh, crap, I can't move it.
Cannot deploy here.
I'm moving my power plants out.
Harvester under attack. Unit under attack. Building.
Oh, crap. I thought I had... Oh, shit, they must have been destroyed.
Building.
Powered on. Location set. Received.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Training. Ion cannon ready.
Weapons prime.
Oh, shit.
Clear
Unit
the
under
shuttles.
attack.
Engaged.
Oh,
Unit lost.
Operational. Approaching.
Building.
Mammoth take a symbol.
Our base is under attack. Stealth unit detected. Silos needed. Training. Construction complete. Unit under attack.
Clear the junk. Yes.
come on.
Avatar. Finally. Mammoth take a
Building.
symbol. Everything
What?
goes.
Why aren't they...
Building.
Are they not in range? Oh,
Construction
there.
complete.
Power.
Here.
Clear
I want them to
path.
get in range of these guys.
Our base is under attack.
Swing shot ready.
Repairing.
Avatar. There next.
Construction complete. Building. Repairing.
Engaged.
Waiting orders.
Repairing. Unit
Everything
under
goes.
attack.
Mammoth take a symbol.
Training. Construction complete. Unit promoted. Cannot deploy here.
I got their codes.
Weapons prime.
I got their codes.
I'm gonna build like 2 of these. Oh, shit.
Powered on.
I got their codes.
Mammoth take a symbol.
Construction complete.
Reporting in.
Damn it.
Mammoth take a
Okay, so
symbol.
apparently, FYI, if you walk over, one of your super tanks walks over these guys, it'll destroy it.
Everything's
So
ready.
just
Commander?
be careful about that.
Operational. Powered on.
I
Operational.
got their codes.
Forward.
It's all ready. Let's go to work.
Unit recovered.
I got their commander. I can get that thing working.
Tiberium field
So
depleted.
thoughtful of these guys to give me so
I
many
got their codes.
Mammoth take
Cannot
a symbol.
deploy
super
here.
tanks.
Unit recovered.
I got their codes.
Training.
Okay.
Everything's ready. I got their codes. I got all I need. I got their codes. Let's go to work. I can figure it out. I can get that thing working. I got their codes.
Avatar.
I got their codes.
Weapons prime.
Okay.
Thought so.
I got
Unit recovered.
Of course, they have to repair them. Again, make sure, if you have a bunch of tanks, make sure you have some anti-air, because they will just, those bomber units really will just go through them.
Training. Building.
Now, I probably could rush their base at this point. I probably should rush their base at this point.
Construction complete.
I'm going to build up just a little more.
Tiberium exposure detected.
I'm going to,
Training.
probably don't need this, but I'm going to
Unit
build
under
it
attack.
anyway.
Unit lost.
Oh,
Building.
damn it, where?
Construction complete.
Reporting in.
Unit recovered.
Firehawk, docked and ready.
Alright.
Enemy unit sighted. Training.
Firehawk, docked and ready.
Again,
Unit
there's
under attack.
probably a better way I could be doing this, but
Engage.
alright.
Firehawk,
They're all
docked and ready.
Yep, they're all healed. Again, the great thing about, I love that ability that you can actually recover units. That's awesome. And you can recover enemy units.
Firehawk, docked and ready.
So,
Firehawk, standing by. Bomber,
Enemy
standing
unit
by.
sighted. Harvester under attack.
Firehawk here.
Unit lost.
I swear to God, they've thrown bombers at me more than anything else.
Unit under attack.
Seriously, they have thrown more bombers.
Training.
Operational. Mammoth take a symbol.
Oh,
Ready to roll.
Building. Our base is under attack. Unit promoted. Repairing.
those Venoms, FYI, when they've been upgraded with the laser upgrades, they can do a lot of damage, so just FYI, be very careful. I'm gonna go ahead and go for their base, because screw this crap. Getting kind of tired of just hitting the ground.
Operational. Weapons prime.
Training.
Clean it up. Everything go.
Oh shit.
Clean it up. Dead.
Unit lost.
Operational.
Waiting orders. I got your codes.
You could probably guess what I'm about to do. Well, two things I'm about to do
Fire
next.
cannon activated. Unit under attack.
Ready to roll.
Waiting. Clear a path.
I'm not gonna bother capturing these guys, because I don't really care at this point.
Systems ready.
Mammoth take a symbol. Powered on.
Unit promoted.
I'm gonna throw these guys.
Location set. Avatar. Finally.
Unit
Weapons
under attack.
prime. Thought so. There next. Avatar.
Juggernaut, standing by.
Operational. Eliminate. They're done. Clear the junk.
Alrighty. So this video is almost an hour at this point.
Target set. Powered on.
Now, obviously, unfortunately, these anti-air units do not attack ground units, so I should not have them
Juggernaut, standing by.
in the front like that. My fault.
There next. Powered on. Finally. To done.
Can't take this much longer.
Mammoth take a symbol. Avatar.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna take those guys out real quick.
Clean it up. Target set. Engaged.
Sonic tank ready to go.
Operational.
Unit under attack.
Under
Unit
control.
promoted.
Weapons prime. Avatar.
I thought about capturing this, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to destroy it. So I don't want to take the time to have to wait. Should be ordering my mirror units in.
All set. I'll take this. Bomber standing by. Avatar.
So,
Slingshot ready.
Waiting. Clean it up.
this went actually a lot faster than I thought. Even though this video is like almost an hour long, this actually went faster than I thought it would. I think the last time I played this map with this many players, it was like an hour and a half or maybe even 2 hours. It was a lot longer. But again, because so many of the other players were taken out so quickly.
Waiting orders.
Unit promoted.
Oops, friendly fire.
Systems ready.
Unit lost.
Juggernaut standing by.
This is probably not my best playthrough, but I don't really care. I took on like 7 other players. I'm fairly proud of what I've accomplished.
Weapons prime. Destroy.
Keep in mind, these are all hard players too. All right, and I won. And this is under an hour. This gameplay let's play was under an hour, so I'm actually kind of impressed. As you can see, let's see. So I love these little graphs they show at the end of Command & Conquer 3. They divide it out. You can sort of see the turning point. So let's see, units. I hit the turning point about roughly 30 minutes in. Structures around the same time. I think that's probably more like 35 minutes, something like that. Can't see that. So yeah, about 30 to 35 minutes in, both in units, structures, resources, I basically just surpassed them all. So this again, like, I mean, gosh, look how many. Let's see, all the other players except the green faction was gone within 36 minutes. So fortunately, by the time I basically reached my takeoff point, I had, or all the other enemies had been beaten by the time I reached my takeoff point. So I didn't have to worry about this guy ganging up on me because I had already had more units, more structures, more resources by that point. Kill to death ratio 2.13 to 1, which is pathetic. I usually get much higher than that, so this is not this. I haven't actually played this in a while. I mean, I just started playing this game again after not playing it for like probably a year or 2 years or something. So I'm not totally ashamed of that. Oh gosh, I don't think I've ever seen this. My favorite unit was the engineer, which is hilarious because that's not a combat unit, but I was using it to capture so many of the enemy tanks that. Yeah, so that's hilarious. I love that. Let's see, average income per minute was 6,000, which is good. I'm proud of that. And so yeah, so basically, yeah, like I was saying, when you're doing these large maps with so many other players, you want to ideally keep the balance. You don't want to expand too much because what can happen is while you're expanding, defeating the other players. Another player is just turtling and waiting and building up their force. So by the time you've conquered everyone else but the other main player, he's built up his force so much he's ready to counterattack, and you're vulnerable because you've just spent all this time, money, resources, and your units destroying the other player. So it's almost like you're doing all the work for that other opponent. So ideally what you want to do is keep the balance as long as possible, keep as many other players in the game fighting each other so they're not fighting you, and then build up your forces and strike at the end. That's kind of what I did here. I mean, as you can notice, I mean, like, I really didn't start expanding till about, I think it probably was about 30 minutes out. So I had built up a large enough force to do that. So that's basically, how you're going to win these types of maps is just keep the balance, build up. Turtling is a better strategy than outright aggression or rushing is never a good idea on a map like this, so I don't recommend that. But anyway, so that's been my 8-player map, I guess let's play if you want to call it that. And thank you for watching Smart Play, and I'll see you next time. Oh, one other thing. Sorry, before I go. This isn't a paid channel. I don't get paid for this content. I just do this purely for fun. But it'd be nice to get some subscriptions. So if you like this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe. I don't get paid for this. I just do this for fun. So it's just something, Let me know in the comments, any what you'd like me to go over next, what strategies or what you'd like to see on this channel. So thank you very much.